Hi, today I'm going to show you a neat online storage tool called Diigo. Diigo stands for Digest of Internet Information, Groups, and Other Stuff. And what it is really very simple. It's just a tool that allows you to go through your online information and bookmark. If you are going to be preparing to teach a certain subject, or if you're going to be researching a specific thing for presentation, then Diigo is one of those tools that will allow you to do just like you might with a paper-bound book. If you'll notice here, it does online bookmarking, which includes highlighting, annotations, and sticky notes. It builds in the cloud, which is a really cool feature because it keeps the storage on your computer free. That's a neat feature because it keeps your computer free of built-up excess clutter and allows all of that storage to remain in the cloud, which also allows you to access it from anywhere. It doesn't have to be specifically used on one device. Another thing that it will allow you to do is to organize your information using tags. So you might decide that you want to give specific titles to some of the different things that you're looking at. By adding tags that have the same name as something else, then you are automatically creating categories for yourself. Also, there is a sharing device that will allow you to perhaps send all of the same bookmarked websites to your class so that they can do specific research. Or maybe you and a group of other teachers are putting together information for a presentation, and it will allow all of you to go together onto one shared space to review what each other has found. So let me show it to you. I think you're going to like it. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Diigo.com because I want you to see. You just go to www.diigo.com, and it's going to pull up the website as you will find it for the first time. Okay, it is a free tool, and so all you have to do is jump on here, and then you go right here to get Diigo Now free, and it allows you to sign up and get your site started. You can see here how an actual book looks. I really love for my books to look something like that, but this allows us to do it online. So what I'm going to do now is pull up my web browser that I use most frequently. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I want you to see right here the Diigolet that I have downloaded from the website that is on my browser. So let's say I am going to be teaching writing, and I want to find good writing prompts for my students to do a daily journal. Okay, so I'm going to search writing prompts. Okay, and so with that, I'm going to browse through here and let's see. There's writing prompts, there's 180 journal writing prompts that don't suck. I'm going to jump out here to this daily teaching tools, and it's going to show me a website. And on my site here, I can go to specific grades. Let's go to the first quarter prompts. Okay, so here we go. If you want a list of prompts, they are given here. Now, there's a lot of information on this page. You've got your ads, you've got a lot of links to the left, and then starting right here, we have our writing prompts. Give a thank you note to a friend, draw an imagery constellation, describe a real made-up dream or nightmare, write about your favorite childhood toy, and so on. And they go down. Now, I may not want to print this out because that would be a lot of paper, a lot of something to have to file. But let's say I decide I definitely want to hold on to this page. I'm going to go up here to my little Diigolet, and it's going to pull up my Diigo toolbar. Now, let's say I want to highlight some of these prompts. Let's say there's a few that I like. I'm going to highlight number 2. I'm going to highlight this one. 5 years from now, I will be, and invent and describe a new food. Okay, so I have a few things that I have highlighted. Now, one of the things I might want to do is add a sticky note. Let's say I'm going to do a sticky note about this 5 years from now, I will be. And I can remind myself to add this journal to the class project. Okay, maybe I'm doing some sort of literature that's going to allow this journal to be specifically valuable to a class project. So I can take this sticky note and post it. Now there it is. Do you see the one? Okay, so I can grab that and I could stick it over here beside the 5 years from now I want to be, or I can bring it down here to invent and describe a new food. Either way, it leaves that sticky note there. Now, a really cool thing that's possible is someone else could come in here and respond to this note and then post, and it's going to show that response also. And see how it can become an ongoing chat, were it to be something that the students want to respond to, or even teachers sharing with one another. Another thing that it will allow me to do is to save this site, you'll see the site that we're at right here, in my library. And I might want to tell myself something about perfect for daily writing. Okay, so I'm going to create some tags. I'm going to create journal, and by adding a comma, I add more than one. I'm going to add English. Okay, then I'm going to save my bookmark. Once I've saved my bookmark, I can come back up here to Diigo. Do you see the little, here's my Diigo, it pulls up the toolbar, but right there I can go to my library. And in my library, I will see that website, and then I will also see the things that I highlighted written out for me right there. Okay, there were two others. Okay, and then there is my sticky note, and it allows all of the things that I highlighted, all of the things that I stickied, and all of the things that I had something to say about right here. Now you'll notice right there are my tags, journaling and English. And so it adds it to this listing of my websites. And as you can see here, I have a good many things that I've added. I found in library lesson plans here, there was a great resource that I thought might be worth coming back to see. Library routines. This has to do with web literacy, and I put the tags elementary and lesson plans. Down here, teaching and lesson plans, 25 series to read, and so forth. So it really is a great tool for hanging on to the sites that you find. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy Diigo.